So far, there's one person. Okay, well, we're just gonna see who it is because we can't see who it is. Yeah, we're 5 minutes start, so. Good morning. I'm Judge Person. This is the Temple Municipal Court. I have a phone caller. Could you tell me your name?
Stormy Wyndham.
Hi, Stormy Wyndham. I'm Judge Person. You're on the telephone, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I'm the judge of the court, and you are 17, is that right?
Yes.
And what school do you attend?
New Tech Belton High School.
Okay, so I did receive the written information that you gave me. Thank you.
Mhm.
And I did see what happened with the insurance. And
Yes.
I also saw the request for teen court.
Yes.
And I'm gonna probably grant that request, but I do want to talk to you for a moment before we go there, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you have the right to have a trial. You're not required to plead guilty. You know, you have the right to move your case forward into a trial, and our Constitution does protect that right. You also have the right, you've probably heard the right to remain silent, but what that connects to right now in this setting is have the opportunity to move, delay your case today and ask to, go and choose an attorney and meet with an attorney and get legal advice before you proceed today. We don't court appoint counsel because this is a Class C court, but if you wished to do so, reset your case and meet with an attorney. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Okay, and when you enter a plea, you're waiving that right to trial. If you plead guilty, you're waiving your right to trial. If you plead guilty or no contest, you're waiving your right to an attorney.
Mhm.
Okay, and
Yes, ma'am.
okay, yes, thank you very much, and I understand. And so the other thing that I wanted to let you know is that teen court is an option. The pleading options in this type of court are guilty, which means really I did this, not guilty, which means I'm contesting it, and no contest, which means I'm not contesting it, I'm not admitting it. I just want to move forward with sentencing. If you plead guilty or no contest, I'm moving you forward. If you plead not guilty, I'm moving that case toward a trial process because the state then is on notice that they need to prove their case. And so I just wanted to let you know those rights and options. Let me ask you, your plea of guilty to the insurance charge, is that your plea at this time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and your plea to fail to yield at a stop sign intersection, is that your plea at this time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so with teen court, we have fees for the teen court, and then we have things that you need to do to really basically earn a dismissal. So with teen court, there's a $20 fee per case, and there are 2 cases, so that's $40. Can you pay that fee to those fees today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then on your insurance charge, the thing that we're going to do with that is I'm going to have you write an essay.
Okay.
And
yes, ma'am.
it's related to traffic safety. And I'm going to give you that, when you come in to pay that $20, $40, I'm going to give you that assignment with a very clear set of instructions and rules. So you'll receive that today when you come in. And if you get your essay turned in on time, which is going to be 30 days from today, I will dismiss that charge. And your fail to yield charge, that will have a driving safety course that you'll need to do. And that will also be due September 5th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you'll come to the court You'll review the paperwork that tells you everything I just said, but it'll be in writing. You'll sign off on it. Your parent, I hear your parent there. Your parent's welcome to be here, but is not required to be here. But we always welcome parent involvement. It's actually good. I want to let you know one reason why I have a short timetable with teen court is because folks who are 25 and under are in our top bracket for death, dismemberment, and injury on our roadways. And Texas is unfortunately the #1 state. Folks who have a previous ticket are in the super group of risk for the future. And folks who have a ticket with an accident are in the ultra super group. And it's just not where we want you. Okay, Ms. Wyndham, we want you safe. So I've got a short timetable because I don't want to wait 90 days like I would in a driving safety course process. I want to address it right now so that you survive driving. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What time can you be here today?
I have worked until 10 to 4,
We can come as soon as.
but I can come as
you
soon
get
as
dressed.
I'm ready. Getting dressed for work. It'll probably be like 15 minutes.
Yes, just come here on your way to work and we'll see you at the window. It may take 5 or 10 minutes once you get here. It won't take that long, but they'll receipt you. They'll give you everything you need to successfully complete your sentence. Remember, when you turn things in, you turn them in at the court. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When you're here, if you have questions, the clerk can answer. If they can't answer, they'll get to me and make sure that you get an answer. Okay.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any further questions right now?
No, ma'am.
Okay. We'll see you shortly.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
So she just went off screen. There's a person named Kim Douglas. Can you get back on screen and unmute?
I'm sorry, there was an incoming call that came in. I had to
That's
decline.
okay. Miss Douglas, or what is your name?
It's Miss Heish.
Okay.
Tammy.
Okay, Miss Heish. Let me just, Mr. Matson, after this one, I'm going to call it as far as the time goes. Miss Heish, let's see. I'm just re-reviewing everything. We kind of got it reviewed. Hold on just a moment.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. We've been working on this with multiple extensions and attempts to get it completed really since August of last year. I know your income is limited. I want to work with you on that. I know that you are disabled.
Yes, ma'am.
I think that's contributing to the difficulty that we're having getting to completion with these cases.
Yes,
Have
ma'am.
you talked to your physician, doctor, about whether he or she would say that you are too disabled to do community service?
I have not, but I know that a few years back I was on probation and I wasn't able to do community service then. But I'm sure I could probably I guess get a note, I guess maybe.
Well, it's an option for me to look at and see if it allows me to waive it.
Yes, ma'am.
And, I just would need a note stating
Okay.
not that you are sick, but that you
Yeah.
can't, I don't need to know your diagnosis. That's really between you and your physician. But if I had something in my file that allowed me to say it's not appropriate right now, at least for the next year, then, I could act accordingly.
Right.
So yes.
I'm sorry. I just and see, I just got put on I just got put onto some insurance, some health insurance that I've yet to use. So I guess I'm gonna have to maybe see. I don't know if they're gonna I don't know how that goes, but but I'll do whatever is possible, whatever need to be done, as far as, getting the note to you.
Let me ask you a question, because I don't know if I understood what you told me. I heard things that sounded like they were in conflict. What I heard was I got new insurance and I can't get to a doctor because I don't have a way to get to a doctor.
Um, I mean,
Are you
If
insured?
if absolutely necessary, I'm pretty sure that I could probably, have my boyfriend maybe, take some time off from work or something and see about him maybe, getting me to the appointment. I mean, I know with this, it's important enough where, I'm sure that he'd be able to.
Do you not regularly see a doctor for the list of medical conditions you gave me?
It has been a while. It has been a while because because of the insurance issue, and but I just now got put back on some new insurance.
Okay. If I gave you 60 days, can you get me a note?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not able to get me a note, can you, and I'm sorry, I'm going to say it this way because this is how it's playing out. Can you for once honor your due date? Because that is a court order due. No, listen, that is a court order due date.
I respect that.
And what that means is if I can't give you what you need, Judge, I will be there to answer for that fact. So that if you have questions, Judge, I can answer them.
Yes, ma'am. Either way,
I can't work with you. All I can do with you, if you continue to not show up, is just sign a warrant for your arrest. And I don't really think that's a good idea. But you're pushing me into there's no other option by not showing up. If you can't turn in something that you're owed to turn into the court,
yes, ma'am.
then you're here.
Yes, ma'am. I understand, and I do appreciate you.
You?
I will either way. I mean, my hand to God's ears. I will either have you a note or hours done, either which
or an explanation of what is going on. I mean, what you wrote me was fine. Okay. I'm glad you wrote me finally. The fact that you did it, after we sent you a threatening letter is what I'm trying to address. Because right now your next due date is October 3rd. Okay.
Okay.
And that's for your community service hours. You can turn in hours. You can turn in a doctor's note. You can turn in a combination of things and let me look at it. But if you say, I'm just not going to show up, that's what we issue a warrant for in a Class C court.
Yes, ma'am. I did have a question.
Okay.
I was wondering if this might be an option. If there was any way possible that if I get that, whether if I get the note or the hours or whatever have it be, but if there was a way that if there is a difference that is left over, if I would be able to pay like $50 a month towards it.
Let me see, probably, but let me see what you're going to need to update your income information because it's a sworn statement and you put here that you paid these bills and there's no way you pay these bills.
I don't, my boyfriend.
And what you're telling me is you do. And then today what you told me is you have a boyfriend who's paying these bills.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I thought I made that clear on there. I'm sorry. It was.
There's no mention of that person. You just put where it says, I get that it's not a partner, but you put under your bills that you pay $14.50 a month and that you pay a cell phone bill and $400 a month in gas and $400. You put here that you pay and that you're self-employed as a technician. It doesn't tell me anything. It doesn't tell me anything. It's non-information. That's because I'm self-employed and I won't tell you what I do. I don't really know how to fix that either.
He's the technician. He's a mechanic technician.
You receive disability.
I've gone for disability and they said that they were trying to send me to one of their
So
doctors.
it's really a yes or no question. Do you currently receive disability?
Oh, no, I currently do not.
Okay. Are you designated disabled under the law?
Yes.
Okay, then, bring that too. You
Okay.
know, and disclose the income that you get, if you get any for that. And disclose, you put a 0 there. And you didn't tell me that. So remember that this is under oath,
Okay.
and we'll see you in October, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry,
All right.
that was my mistake on the.
I don't really want explanations. This is a one-way conversation right now.
Oh, yes,
You
ma'am.
need to be honest, and you need to fully disclose,
Yes, ma'am.
to be on time,
Yes, ma'am.
because I'm really at the end of where I work with people, because they're making me walk toward them when it's their court order.
Yes, ma'am.
And when that happens, I walk to you with a warrant.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you very
Honor your duty here.
I will. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Mr. Mattson, seeing no further people, it is 9:20. They can all default at this point.
Understood, Your Honor.
We'll just keep going, checking along. Anything you need from the court today?